Pleasure to meet you, sir. Uh, uh, how long? I guess
Well, how did I start?
how you started? Yes, sir.
We always start from the beginning, which means in Columbus Day, 1942, you were not even a glimpse of your great-grandfather's eyes. I saw an ad in the New York Times. They wanted a background artist for Captain America. I applied, and I got the job.
So, between that time, that period that you started, to the things that you've seen to this point in time, what's your perspective?
Well, the comic books are different. They are amazing. They have more talent today than they had at the time when we started. But it seems that they want comics drawn the way it used to be. That's why I'm here and popular as some of my other colleagues from my era, whatever is left.
Uh, did you know Stanley?
That I know I worked for Stan. And we bumped into each other. We write occasionally to each other and email.
Uh, Besides the Captain America character, other characters that you like?
Well, I created something called Let's Play Detective, which I reprint today in hardcover books and magazines. And what can I say? But it's an honor that they reprint my work.
Have you had the chance to watch the new versions of Captain America in the movie theaters?
Well, the first one we were in
So you were saying
California.
about the films that you saw of the Captain America.
Well, we were invited to the opening of Captain America, and this issue of Walter Rico had my artwork and story about me. One story is by Michael Uslan, the movie producer of the Dark Knight movie back in. And all different hairs, different stories, and I want to show something of our. This is our visit to California. I am with the Howling Commandos, and with the Kevin Feige, who's the president of Marvel Films. So I'll hold that up for the camera.
I appreciate it.
Just let me speak to my customers. I'll be with you in a moment. I'm being interviewed. So just stick around and you're going to speak to a legend.
Really, it's an honor. And I guess when you started, you saw that people would notice you more when you started. I mean, the point that you started to now people.
Well, I never thought that I would be here, this stage of my life. But here I is. What can I say?
You like what you do.
I love what I do. It keeps me out of the rocking chair.
I do appreciate your time.
Okay,
It's
thank
a
you for
pleasure.
coming by. Okay.
And have a nice Sunday.
I want to try to have a nice life. But like I always say to everybody, let's be nice to each other. We cannot be everybody's friend. Let's try.
Thank you.
Are you Latin?
Well, my family is from Chile, part of it.
So I'll say hasta la
This is Bobby
vista.
Blinky. I'm a cartoonist, I guess, more of the cartoony style instead of like the standard comic book style.
How many conventions have you been to?
Oh Lord, I've been doing them a little over 7-8 years now. And for a while, I was doing about 3 or 4 a year, and then I took about a year and a half off. I would do like 1 or 2, but didn't really do them as much. The last couple of years, I've been back to it, so I usually try to hit one, at least every other month if possible.
Conventions that you've been to, which one you like?
I'm a big fan of, there's one called Alcon. The reason I'm a fan of it, though, is also because it's also was my first one I ever did. This year is actually going to be their 10th anniversary. I started their second year, so I've been doing that show for like 9 years. So it's kind of, kind of more of a, sentimental thing, if you will.
What type of work that you do?
As far as the artwork, I actually, I have my normal, the Prince type thing, but I do a webcomic called laststopcomic.com. I also do one for Jedi Girl Universe, like a single panel type cartoon. And beyond that, it's really just, simple cartooning, very Jim Davis-ish kind of style.
You like what you do? You like what you do?
I do, I love it. It took a little while getting into the convention circuit to kind of embrace my style, because as an artist I always wanted to be Jim Lee or somebody like that, and realized once I embraced the kind of art I did, I got a lot better and was able to move forward.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I was an examiner as well, so I do a lot of interviews with like celebrities and artists and all kinds of stuff, so I'm always there to help anybody.
I appreciate it. I mean, just check my website and
Yeah, I definitely will. And then I'll post a link to it, everything too. So.
yeah.
My name is Catherine Crenshaw. I go by Katie. I've been drawing, God knows how long, since I was little. I started tracing Usagi Yojimbo things. Been doing conventions, though, since 2009.
Which of those conventions do you like?
One of the most fun ones I did, sadly isn't coming back this year, was the Comic Book City Con up in North Carolina. It was put on by Acme Comics, so that was a lot of fun for me because it was my first out-of-state one. And it was, when I started in 2009, I've grown a lot as an artist since then, but I've been doing conventions regularly, so people kind of know my stuff. So it was really fun to go upstate where people hadn't seen my stuff at the level that I'm at now and kind of be introduced to a whole new crowd where I am now with my art. That was really, really neat.
When you start drawing your art, what point you started?
Like I said, my dad actually for Christmas gave me some Usagi Yojimbo things that I had traced probably in first grade, really long time. I got serious about it though going into high school, because I had actually done some work for my mom, just a couple of things for her to promote some of the medical things she was working on, and the art teacher at my middle school saw it and wanted to know why I had never been in these classes, and I had never thought I'm good on any kind of that level, and that changed my mind. So after that I started pursuing art more seriously, I guess.
What type of characters that you like? Any particular one?
I really took off doing art with Harry Potter, and I think the fun thing about that was I did it before the movies. It really had a lot of popularity, so I would come up with my own ideas and visions based on the book. And part of that, I'd done a lot of anime art and just always kind of, you have a style and it doesn't look right, and it was trying to do someone else's style, so it's never comfortable. So with Harry Potter, when I started doing that, I got into my own style, I got my own vision, and it really helped me grow a lot. So that was a lot of fun. I do a lot of comics now, just TV stuff, just because that's what I like. So when I go home and I want to relax drawing, I'm like, let me just draw something. But original stuff, I love. I love fantasy things, mermaids, goblins, things like that. I do a lot of fantasy characters. I think I've got black and white somewhere here. Yeah, just things like that. It's all like just original ideas. It's a lot of fun. So definitely very fantasy bent.
You like what you do?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I wish I could do a little bit more. I'm trying to strengthen my anatomy and get a little bit more variety. I want to start doing more sequential work. I've got a couple of ideas to do comics, so I'm actually working on something at the moment that is a character sketch for something that I might do later on. So see how that goes. I'm excited.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It was fun.
Thank you.
Okay,
You know, I am the legendary Tom DeFalco.
It's a real pleasure to meet you, sir. So, how long has it been since you started?
No, my pleasure, Greg.
I started in the comic book industry, I guess in 1972. I got a job with Archie Comics, and I worked on their editorial staff, their editorial production staff. I think the first job they gave me was to open up the letters for Dear Ben and Veronica.
Through that website.
You know, see if there was any money in there.
Of the comics that you worked with, which one did you like?
Which one?
Yeah.
You know, I'm a sap. I like them all. You know, I enjoyed writing the Archie comics, and there was a time when I worked on a bunch of Charlton comics, Flintstones, Scooby-Doo, a bunch of things like that. I enjoyed all of that sort of stuff, and worked for Superman doing Jimmy Olsen and Lois Lane and Superboy, and then went on to Marvel and worked on Marvel Team Up and 2-in-1 and Spider-Man and Thor and Fantastic Four and Green Goblin and Spider-Girl, and I'm a sap. I love them all. I love them all.
And the conventions that you've been to, which one of those conventions did you like the most?
Which comic book convention? That's always hard to say, because usually when I go to a comic book convention, and I've been going to them for many years, I'm kind of here to work, so it's not like you say, hey, I like to work at this one better than I like to work at that one.
You like every convention that you've been to?
I can't say that either, because sometimes you work a little bit too hard, you get exhausted. This is my first time to the Alice in a long time, and this is a terrific convention.
You like the people that come to meet you and your work?
Yeah.
Being a pleasure.
Yeah, it's great.
And you're a person that enjoys your work.
Yes, I enjoy doing the work.
And so you said that you didn't thought that you become, when you were doing your work, you don't see yourself as a celebrity, but somebody who enjoys the work that you do.
Yeah, like I said, I focus on one story at a time, and that's, from the start to the last story I did. Right before I came to the convention. You just look at it as one story at a time, and I have to tell you, sometimes, at 2 o'clock in the morning, as you're just struggling to finish that story, you're not feeling like a celebrity. You're not feeling like anything other than being really tired, and I got to get this done.
You enjoy your work.
Overall, I enjoy the work.
I do appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you, and have a great day. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Jason Oakes. I am a comic artist and fine art comic artist. That's what I describe it.
How long has, what's the point? When do you start doing your art?
I started drawing when I was a little kid. I started doing the painting style basically a little bit more than a year ago. I decided that to kind of merge my fine art and my digital art kind of together in order to create different art.
You like what you do?
Oh yeah, definitely. I used to deliver pizzas before this, so this is a lot better than that.
How many conventions have you been to?
Conventions, I started doing this professionally in May of last year, and I think I've been to about, probably around 10.
Those conventions, which one do you like?
The best convention I've been to, the Dallas Comic Con is pretty good, Comic Palooza is really good, but the best one so far has been the Fan Expo in Toronto.